Welcome back, everyone, to our adventure. That's what I was looking for. Yeah.
Should we try this again?
Yeah. Hi, everyone, and welcome back to our family adventure. Today we're going to talk about a really important topic, which is what we're going to miss.
Yeah.
So there are lots of exciting things about going off traveling the world, but there are things we're going to miss as well.
Yeah, everybody keeps asking us, are you excited? Like, yes, we're excited, but there are also things we will miss while we're gone.
Yeah, and number one is...
Cats.
Yeah.
Our cats. We have two cats. For those that don't know, we have Nami and Kai. Kaizuko. They're our cats.
Yeah.
For babies.
They're being looked after by friends for a year.
So they'll be in a very good place, in a very good home.
Yeah, and even better, our friends have the sibling of our two cats.
Yeah, they have their brother.
So there'll be three siblings together. Not that they've seen much of each other for the past 4 years, but, occasionally. So we are really going to miss them. I don't know whether it's just the time of year or if they're sensing something is up, but they've been very cuddly recently. Nami has curled up with one of the other of us for the past 3 nights in a row, and I don't remember the last time she's done that. Like in a year, I don't remember her ever doing that.
And Kai keeps coming in wanting scratches and cuddles. They've been very sweet.
Very sweet.
Yeah, we're going to miss them.
Yeah. The second thing, and this is, I think, that we're not going in order of importance here. We're just talking about the things we're missing. Yeah. This is not ranked. The second thing, which is a really big one, is our friends.
Yes.
We have an amazing group of friends here who we've now known for quite a long time as well.
We've been in Cambridge for 13 years?
14.
14, wow.
14? No. Yeah, 13. Yeah, you're right. 13.
And some of them we have known this whole time.
Yeah. And we're really going to miss all of our friends. It is one of the biggest reasons we have stayed in Cambridge for as long as we have is the people.
Yeah.
Not only are they amazing people, but they are incredibly supportive. They were really helpful when we had kids for the first time.
And now they're all starting to have kids as well. They're going to have babies and we won't be here for that.
Yeah,
it makes us really sad.
Yeah.
And we just had our leaving party last weekend, and it really made us realize that how many amazing people we know here and we're going to miss.
Yeah, from so many different groups as well.
I hope some of you will come and visit us while we're traveling.
Yeah. And that brings us on to number 3, which is our kitchen. We're really going to miss our kitchen because we designed it ourselves, built it ourselves.
We didn't physically build it ourselves. We destroyed the last one ourselves.
Yeah, we dismantled the previous kitchen. Somebody else installed a new one. But we designed it so that we would be able to host our friends and we'll be able to cook and bake together with them whilst other people are still in the room, and to make it a real social space. And that has worked so well. It is where we spend a lot of time with our friends.
Yeah, that's where our kids hang out, our friends come to hang out. That's our social space, is the kitchen.
Yeah. And for the past few summers, most weekends we've had friends come over and we've baked something new during the summer when the weather was nice and we had lots of fresh fruits in the garden, and experimented with different cakes and other things like that. And I will really miss that. I'll treasure those memories as well because you can't go back to that.
Well, you were teaching Finley how to bake there and how to cook.
I know. Yeah, Finley learned how to break eggs and like mix things together and start to
make banana pancakes by himself, pretty much.
Number 4 is one that's high on your list.
Oh yes, our bed. Speaking of comforts in our home, I'm going to miss our bed because we have a very comfy mattress that really helps when you get little sleep with kids. That mattress makes it a lot better. I'm going to miss it.
Yeah, me too, because it is very comfy. If
it's a small thing, but it's really good. I used to always say that I need 2 things in life: good coffee and a hot shower. I got my coffee. I could probably do without a hot shower now. Actually, I'm more used to cold showers, but now I'm going to replace it with bed or mattress.
Yeah. And number 5, which I think is a bigger one for me than for you, is our routine.
No, because we have different routines. It's a big one for me too.
Yeah. So from my perspective, my routine I've got quite a comfy routine. I work from home, and my hours are very flexible with work, which means that I can fit in going to the gym, and I can fit in doing yoga and cooking and baking. I can take the kids to gymnastics and swimming, and I love those opportunities to go to take them to gymnastics. We have a fantastic gymnastics academy in Cambridge for kids. Is absolutely brilliant.
Yeah, if you're looking to put your kids through gymnastics, check it out. It's really good. I'll put a link somewhere here.
Yeah, that's never going to happen. We'll put it in the description, I'm sure. Or you'll put it in the description. I say we, you'll put it in the description. It's nothing to do with me.
I can put a picture here.
Okay. Yeah, so in that respect, we'll miss our routine. And there are other things linked to that as well. But one of the big parts of that routine for me is the gym, is that I very regularly train. It's Monday, Wednesday, Friday, unless the gym is closed for some annoying reason and I have to move that. But I'm very consistent with that, and it's amongst other things been a big part of what's maintained my mental health, has been exercising and really pushing myself to the limit, seeing myself progress. And I am quite apprehensive about that for traveling, that we're going to have a very haphazard routine, which I guess by definition means no routine. If it's not routine, then it's not routine. And your routine?
Well, my routine, I am actually going to miss the routine I have with the kids here. You know, the mornings in the kitchen, having breakfast, and going to fairs with the kids. Right now it's a season where you have Halloween, you have other holidays. It's coming up to Christmas. Philip started mentioning Christmas just the other day, and you know the leaves.
Really?
Yeah, he did. He mentioned Christmas. He's like, it's almost Christmas time or something like that. I don't have any Christmas stuff out at all, so I don't know where he got it from.
Nursery.
Yeah, probably. All the leaves are turning now, and it's that time of year when we have lots of little routines, little what are they called?
Traditions.
Little traditions. We're starting to create new traditions with the kids, going to see family. It's all of those things I'm going to miss.
Yeah.
Even like Christmas shopping and, you know, wrapping presents, all of that, because we're not really going to have that.
Yeah. And another thing on our list that we're going to miss, linked to that routine is, or at least for me, is home cooking. I do 95% of the cooking at home. Like I do the vast majority of the cooking and baking at home. And I really enjoy doing it, but I also do it because I track my calories and I track my macros every day, and I have done for about 3 years.
Yeah.
It started out just as a kind of challenge thing and a curiosity, and I ended up not stopping. So I can look back on any day of the year for the past 3 years and tell you exactly what I've eaten and exactly how many calories, carbs, fat, and protein there are.
Yeah, you're very good at keeping those lists.
And I worked I've improved upon our diets through that cooking every day to try and make the meals as nutritious as possible for all of us. And I am again quite apprehensive that when we go traveling, we're going to struggle to consistently find good healthy food and have a consistently balanced diet.
Yeah.
Certainly for me, I'm going to end up with a lot less protein, which is going to be difficult for the amount of exercise I do. If we're eating out a lot and if we're going to takeaway places and we're not able to consistently cook for ourselves, it's really difficult to know what's going into your food and to avoid ultra-processed food, which is really bad for you. And we have almost no ultra-processed food in our diet. I make all of our own bread, I make us granola, all this is done from scratch. None of it is ultra-processed, with very few exceptions. So I am worried about how we'll manage while we're away, and we'll really miss some of the meals that we cook here that we simply won't be able to do when we're away.
And then a final thing that we're going to miss, it's something that I'm already missing because I haven't had much chance to participate in that since Izzy was born, because I'm struggling to find the time. But you still being able to keep up jiu-jitsu and dancing.
Yeah.
We had to close our jiu-jitsu club, which was very sad.
Yeah.
Had last session just the other day.
Yeah, last night was our last jiu-jitsu class.
Yeah.
We've actually been running that club, I realised we've been running that club for a decade.
Yeah.
Obviously the pandemic impacted that. And
But we never stopped. We kept it
no,
up.
we kept training through the pandemic. We ran Zoom classes,
Yeah.
which was really fun, and we had such a great group of students. And when
We
we
had-
talk about friends, I will also really miss our students as
Yeah,
well.
we had a lot of amazing students over the years.
Yeah, and dancing as well. Dancing has been a big part of our lives for years, and we
Yeah.
haven't been able to go as much.
I know.
We started out taking our kids to the dance night, or to Finley to our dance nights, and he slept through it. But then he got really big and grew out of the carrier that we could transition straight from the car out into a pram.
Well, also he realized that he was not in his bed and he wanted to be in his bed at
Yeah.
night. Like he actually requested to be in his bed at night. So we, yeah.
Yeah, and because I needed to be at the classes to teach, and you didn't need to be there. We had
Yeah.
more followers than leaders in
Yeah.
teaching, so it was more important for me to be there to help keep the nights going. So I ended up keeping going, and you didn't as much.
Yeah.
And I miss you being there. We've made so many amazing friends through jiu-jitsu, through dance, and we'll miss that as well. We'll struggle to dance when we're away. That's why we'll miss it, because we won't be able to do much in the way of martial arts because we'll be moving around. The same for dancing, but because we're going to have children with us and nobody to take care of them, we can't just put them to bed, then pop out for the night to dance. But yeah, that's the 7 things, I guess,
Yeah.
that we are going to really miss.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things to miss. But adventure awaits, and it's still exciting.
Yeah. Shall we finish up?
Yeah.
Thank you very much for watching, everyone. Leave a comment below on what kind of things you would miss if you were going traveling for a long time. What things are important in your life.
And what things you could not do without, that you would have to take with you. Small creature comforts, because we haven't talked about creature comforts at all. We're not really taking much of that with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you for watching.
Yeah, we'll see you in the next one.